It's going to be October in a few days, which means Black Friday is pretty much here. Have you created your Black marketing strategy? That should already be done. Have you created your assets, your email, your landing page, your offer, your products, your messaging? If the answer is no, you are very behind on the 8 ball. Have you been trying to get your clients to get this done and they're still not getting it done? Okay, you still have a shot of making this Black Friday profitable. And that's through using AI automation. I built AI automation marketing workflows for marketing campaign strategy as well as marketing operations. With everything happening this summer, I'm behind the 8 ball. So I was like, hey, I need to tap into ChatGPT, Zapier to see how this can help me. This is what I created. You're going to create a Google form. That Google form is going to be your trigger in Zapier. And in that Google form, you're going to have it ask a bunch of questions. You need to know timeline, budget, what products are going to be included in your Black Friday holiday strategy, any marketing levers. So essentially, are we using email, SMS, social media, partnerships, influencers, etc., etc. Then we're going to ask ChatGPT to make an analysis. Then we're going to take a trend report. Say you have a McKinsey report about what's going to be popular this holiday season. Drop that in your Google Drive. And then we're going to add that to our flow in Zapier. We're going to have ChatGPT analyze that report. Then we're going to have it take the analysis of what we may want to do based off of also what's going to be popular this year and have it give us strategic ideas. Then it's going to drop all those ideas in our Google Drive. From there, we want to manually go through and decide which idea works best for our company. That's called human in the loop, where you have a human in between all of the automations, making sure that things go well. Then the 1 or 2 ideas we like, we're going to ask ChatGPT to expand on those ideas. Then we're going to ask it to break those ideas down. Then give a preliminary budget. We're going to send that budget to a Google spreadsheet. Then we want to create a potential timeline. We're going to send that to a Google spreadsheet. Then come up with brand messaging to go with that campaign. Then finally create a brief. That way you can brief all key players within the business or with your clients on what's happening. See, this is only step 1, because then we need to go into the briefing process, then execution of all the marketing assets. And a lot of this can be done with AI automation. Drop a comment on which part of your Black Friday holiday strategy you need help automating, and I'll let you know if it's possible or how it can be done. If you're interested in following my Black Friday holiday strategy AI automation series, follow for more.